Hello again, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Wave Watch, and I am your host, Sleepy Bull. And we are here to discuss the good old, the classic Bitcoin price chart. We're just going to be going over what I believe to be the macro Elliott wave count, and where we could be going, and what we might have to watch out for. Let's begin. As you can see here, this is the BLX chart going all the way back to 2010. And in here, we have this labeled as this is called a supercycle wave 1, 2. By the way, that supercycle wave term gets tossed around a lot. When people say supercycle, this is what they mean. One giant wave in the Bitcoin history. So this is wave 1. This was wave 2. This is wave 3. Something characteristic. Jeez, I can't even speak today. About wave 3s in wave theory is that the third wave has a characteristic tendency to explode out of the channel, and there we have it. So this here would mark the third wave of the third wave. So this would be wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 into a fifth wave. So this is the third of the third. So this is characteristic. That gives me a very strong indication that this is the correct wave count for Bitcoin on the log term chart. Mind you, this is log. So log charts have a tendency to show, they do show exponential price moves in linear fashion. So this is an exponential channel, even though it looks linear. On log chart, this channel is exponential. Now the thing is, you want to find the next exponential channel. It could be this one. It honestly could be this one, but that's for another time. That's for another show. There you go. This is wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Now let's just do a quick measurement of our waves, just so that we can agree on a few things. Wave 5 is usually the 618 extension of wave 4. So this is wave 4, wave 5, right on the money extension, as you see there. That gives me a strong indication that this is a wave 5. Now, we can say that this is a wave 4. Wave 4s are usually sideways with a triangle. We meet that criteria. You see there we have a triangle that breaks down. This is a W, X triangle, Y breakdown. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could count it as that. Didn't go too into detail. I just wanted to keep it a overview of the macro count. I just wanted to give you guys an overview of the macro count so that you have an idea of what Bitcoin is doing. Now, because this is a fifth wave of a super cycle, we should expect Bitcoin to do a major crash. And we had so far a crash down to roughly 16K or so. Usually we don't go below wave 4. That's the bottom. So the worst case scenario I want to say in this count is $3,300. That's the worst of the worst case scenario. Let me get these lines. Let me get these crazy lines out of here, just so that you guys could all see better. But yeah, that's the worst of the worst case scenario. You know, usually in wave theory, after wave 5, you have a B, C correction wave down. So that's why I'm in the camp of believing that we have a W wave down, because this is not a, this is not impulsive, this is corrective fashion. This is a, well, you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can say that A, B, C. You can say that as well. You can say it's a A, B, C, even though I just don't like the way this one wave looks. It looks very strange here. It looks very corrective, in my opinion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaustion wave 5. But we can say that, and it looks very simple. A, B, and then down to C. Now, this B wave, this X or B wave, this wave here has a Fibonacci, as you can see here. I don't know why I clicked it, it's already there. Has a Fibonacci relationship of 1 to 1 right now. Usually the highest probability is it breaks out to here. I mean, it stops here. Can we go here? Possibly. I mean, here down to the up to the 1.272 extension. Possibly. I don't see it going. And then, you know, look at this top channel here. It has a resistance, and look at this top channel here, has a resistance. This leads me to believe that this is the reversal point here of the B wave. And, you know, we should be seeing, like I said in my other videos, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down. Now, I already have this here already pre-made, pre-written down here. Usually, the high probability move of this A, B, C, or W, X, Y is that we will mirror this move exactly in the downward fashion. We will mirror this percentage drop. So we should be going all the way down to 11K. That's the highest likelihood. 11.5K. Worst case scenario is 47.16. It's the absolute worst of the worst. I doubt we'll get there. I doubt we'll go there. Yes, these trends look great. Yes, it could be a 1, 2, maybe 3, whatever, but this is a granddaddy B wave. B waves are notorious for shaking out trending markets. It'll change the trend to the upward direction, and then it'll reverse without letting you know and go right back down. Something similar to here. If you're taking the trend, you're done. You know, I believe we're gonna do something similar, and we're gonna be done, or we're gonna crash here. So it remains to be seen, but I do believe this is the pivotal structure here, to change direction down to here. Yeah, this is the macro count. Now, this will make it that was a super cycle. This will give it a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bitcoin is going to go into uncharted territory. Bitcoin is going to go into uncharted territory, folks. We're talking about at least 3 million plus Bitcoin. How many is that? 3. Yeah, so 3 million plus Bitcoin. So hold on to your sats, guys, because it's going to get crazy. And this is the what is this? This is the submillennium wave. And technically speaking, this is a super cycle. This is a cycle. This is the super cycle. So we're going into the third super cycle. That's the technical definition. I'm just being a little lazy here. but yeah, the Bitcoin is going into its third super cycle, and that is the fifth of the fifth. It's going to be the scarcest thing on earth. Yeah, that's the wave count. But first, we can't be shaken down by this 80% drop. You just can't be shaken out. You just can't. That's Bitcoin. That's Bitcoin. All right. Well, best of luck, guys, and hold your sats.